Hey friend, welcome to Heavenly Minded Homeschool. I thought we'd sit down and have a little chat today about what we are planning to do with our 6th grader for the upcoming school year. Hey there, I'm Heidi. I have been homeschooling my kiddos for now 15 years. We have had such a wonderful journey. My oldest has now graduated and my third kiddo is now in her 6th grade year. And so we're very excited to dig in here and get our homeschool year started. I love homeschool. I love it so incredibly much. And so if having just real honest conversations about how we're training up our children is something that could be a blessing to you, to have some encouragement and support here in a wonderful just community of other like-minded families, be sure to subscribe, turn on your bells, like this video, share it with a friend. We want this to be a place of just true help and support, because I know there's a lot of information out there and it can get really overwhelming at times. I also have an absolutely free resource with our Back-to-Homeschool basics. You guys can get that down in the description below. I'll send you over a video and some resources, all the things that I do each and every year to really just set us up for the best year ever. So I have all that pulled together. Check that out down below. Let me show you what I'm doing for our 6th grader. Now, I will continue to show you how these things are working out. I love just sharing as we go because I think that's so valuable. If you're looking for some direction, you're looking for some ideas, wondering how it's working for other families, if you want to know more about kind of our routine and rhythm, how we're setting up our day, anything specific you might want to know, leave me a comment. Let me know on any of these videos and I'm more than happy to share. So for our kiddos, and you'll see this when you get the back to basics that we have there down in the description, there's very specific things I set up going into our school year. And one of them is knowing the areas in which we really want to focus. For our family, Bible is our foundation. If my children are going to walk in the ways of the Lord, they need to know what those ways are. So Bible is our foundation. And then I want to make sure that they're always growing in their reading, their writing, and their core number skills. And so that's really our main area of focus. And then I want to make sure that I have enough open-ended time that they can pursue the things that they are interested in as well. In 15 years, I have learned this so many times over. The more interested your child is in something, not only the easier it's going to be for them to learn about it, but the more they're going to retain and the deeper that they'll dig. I want to instill a love of learning in my children that will hopefully last them their entire lives. And so making sure that I kind of think about that as I'm going through what we're going to be using, it really does shape the items that we choose, the things we put on our schedule, and really just what our priorities are in our homeschool. So all of that being said, for our 6th grader, we're working on a couple different things. Now we're going to use this year, we're going to use the Gather Round Homeschool Bible Skills little booklets here. This was free on their website. I will say that this will be our first year trying out Gather Round materials. I've got some other ones here that I'm going to share with you as well. We are going to take the first couple months to work through this Bible Skills booklet. And alongside of that, I bought my 6th grader an ESV Student Study Bible. We will be reading Romans together and Philippians together in correspondence with this workbook that we'll be doing. So every day we'll sit down, we'll read a chapter of scripture, we'll discuss it as a family, and then she has the upper elementary booklet here that she'll be going through and doing the lessons each day as we go throughout the booklet. Now, as something independently for her to do, as she's getting older and growing and dealing with all the things she's dealing with, I ordered her this preteen devotional for girls. And of course, I will link all of these things down below, including I even joined the Cool Kid Homeschool Club, got myself a little rolly cart so I can keep everything organized. It's simple, but it's easy to find everything and keep it clean and tidy. So I'll link all that down there for you guys. We got this devotional book. This is a 52-week of encouraging devotions and scripture for tweens. So I loved this because it's just a booklet. She's got a little notebook that she can kind of fill in her answers with it. And a lot of it's really just digging into the character of who she is and who she's becoming. And so each week she has her own little student planner. We just picked up a cheap one from Dollar Tree, and she's kind of marked in there the things that she's responsible for doing each week. Some things we'll do together, some things will be her own responsibility. She's getting older and can take on those kind of time management skills that she needs to cultivate. Each week she will go through and do one lesson out of this that she will write down her answers. She can come and discuss with me. She can discuss with her dad if she has questions, if there's some follow-up to it. But she has this that she's going to be working through each week independently. where we'll be doing her Bible skills workbook and reading scripture together as a family. And then for her reading and writing, we have actually decided to go with a unit study from Gather Round Homeschool. So what I did is I looked at this, and I love that Gather Round is really just focused on one thing that you can do together as a family with individual notebooks for the different kids. All of my kids are at different ages, different stages, and I wanted something that could bring us all together but still challenge them in the ways that they need. And so for our 6th grader, she has the upper elementary. We're starting with the artist unit, and my girls are so excited because they are all a bunch of little artists, and so everything we're covering in here looks really exciting. If you guys aren't familiar with Gathered Round, you'd like to learn more about it, we can always do a video specifically on that. Leave me a comment, let me know. We're getting started with it here, and so I'm going to be learning all kinds of things, and I've been watching videos as well. We will do these lessons each week. She'll have the seat work that she does, the lessons and the activities that go along with it. And so this will really cover a lot of the different subjects that she needs to be working on. In addition to this, for her reading, she has books that she is very interested in that she will continue to read independently on her own as well. And for every book that she finishes reading, I do have an online just Google document that her and I share with one another that she'll be writing little book reports on. And so I've set up some kind of templates of different questions that I would like to ask, and then she will sit down and fill those in to tell me about the books that she's reading. That'll be some great writing practice for her and also some great typing practice. So I really do appreciate that we'll be doing some things on paper, some things on computer, so that way she's really just working on cultivating both of those skills. And so she'll be working on those. When it comes to her math, she is going to be doing The Good and the Beautiful. She is going to be doing course book 3 to really just hone in, focus on a lot of these skills. I like spending lots of time in the core basics of math and even drilling them over and over and over again so my kiddos have them down really, really strong. She's going to work on this one, and she's also going to be using extra math online for just keeping those drills of number basics very strong and just having that quick memorization of the facts and being able to pull things together quickly. And so she'll be working on those to kind of check off those core basics that we have with her Bible, her reading, her writing, and her number skills. What I love about this is she'll check these things off. Some things we're doing together as a family, some things she's doing independently. She's got her little student tracker so she can keep herself up with things. She's also going to download the app and do DuoLingo with some French lessons. Her and her sister doing it together so they can practice with one another and do these things. They can share with their little sister. We have the Gathered Round app that has different suggested videos to go with each lesson. So the things that they're really interested in, we can dig into deeper. But then she still has lots of open-ended time each day that she can pursue digging into these different projects, trying out these different art ideas that are included here in the book, digging into things that she's just personally interested in and would like to learn more about, or things that she would like to do, whether it's cooking and baking, it's building with Legos, it's doing something outside, whatever the case may be. And so I think it's going to be a really good balance of kind of core stuff that we're sitting down and working on, things for her to go off and do on her own, and then open time to be doing things with her sisters or with me and dad or with friends or whatever it is that she is interested in. So again, if you guys would like to know kind of how our routine and rhythm is looking, the different things we have going on, any questions you might have, leave me a comment down below. Let me know. If you'd like to see what we're doing for our other girls, be sure to check out these videos right up here. I pray that this can be an encouragement for you. Back to homeschool. We can do this. Let's make it a great year. I'll see you on the next video. Bye, friends.